So my role requires me to oversee the operations of the audio, video and lighting departments. It's quite a broad scope because within video itself there's broadcast solutions as well.
With Soundsmith Solutions, I am responsible for their market growth and market development for their region. Within Lighthouse itself, Soundsmith looks after all of their intercom and broadcast needs.
In the initial days, our broadcast requirements were very minor only. We only needed to transmit 1 or 2 signals to and fro our other center in Tampines. So it just involved very simple muxing and demuxing. And because of COVID, we needed to go online, so the broadcast operations naturally expanded to one where we needed a broadcast board and a higher level of operations on the back end.
So initially, when they first started, it was a 2-wire system. It was very noisy, and in itself, it had a lot of issues. Everyone was just trying to talk on that party line. Everyone was just trying to talk above each other, trying to get themselves heard. The biggest challenge when we first faced was that they wanted to interconnect the 2 centres together. They have one centre in the northern part of Singapore and they have another centre at the eastern part of Singapore. So we needed to build and design something that allowed it to happen. On top of that, they were going to build close to 30 classrooms within the 2 centres itself. And within each of these classrooms, they want it to be fully flexible, that each of these classrooms must be able to pull signals from anywhere.
So Tampines is much smaller. So being smaller in size, we were very dependent on BNC cables and distributor amps. But when we moved on to HD, Woodlands obviously faced the problems laying the cable within the point of sight. We have to bypass many ceiling, even through the car park, before coming back up to the actual venue.
The church had a lot of legacy cables, which basically they kept filling up over the years. So eventually it came to a point where every conduit is fully filled with cables and there was no room for upgrades.
So every time we had major productions here, we used to hold drama productions here. Even when there was an SM that needed to communicate with the entire production crew, from lighting desk to FOH to the control room upstairs. It posed a huge problem because everything was wired. In terms of signal distribution, it was a very quick and easy thing to do. Yeah.
The advantage that Riedel has is that its system is fully scalable and modular. So it doesn't matter whether you have a small production or a large production, they have the equipment and they have the resources to be able to support different productions at different scales.
Yeah, be some form of consultant if there's ever a need.